Welcome one and all to the very first food video on this channel. My name is Claire.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Chris.
And today we will be tackling which fast food restaurant has the number one. It's supposed to be the most reflective of each restaurant. And it's good that we're doing this now. I know that a lot of people have probably just eaten a lot of fattening Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, Christmas food. Well, Thanksgiving too. It's the holidays.
Yeah, the holiday meals.
And before we start to attempt to diet.
New Year's resolutions and all that.
In the new year. When else would be a better time to eat actually 6 fast food meals together? So, to begin, the boys have braced up. We're very hungry.
I'm ready.
We've been sitting in fast food lines for the past hour.
I don't think it took that long.
I mean, setting up and everything as well. Do you see how I cut everything for the plate?
Beautiful. This is a very, very nice setup.
Thank you. The mic's covering half of it.
That's fine. Do you want to tell the folks at home what we got on the menu?
On deck today, we have McDonald's, ChickfilA, Burger King, Taco Bell, Wendys, and Arbys. Apologies if you live somewhere in the country that doesn't have these restaurants. We live here in the Midwest. These are like the top, I'd say the top 6
ones
in the Midwest.
I almost put Raising Cane's in there, but it just kind of felt not right in the mix. These are more
we do popular. Have Shake Shack for anyone curious.
I don't think they have combos. That was the only thing.
Yeah,
I think they're all carb, but I could be wrong.
And the nearest Hardee's is like an hour away. So this is what we got. So I think we're gonna start with McD's. McD's, I think, is like the quintessential fast food, and most people know that the number one for McD's is the Big Mac,
which comes with
fries.
No, I mean, like, what's on the Big Mac?
It's 2 patties, right? 2 patties, 1 slice of cheese.
1 slice of cheese.
3 pieces of bread, technically.
Yeah. There's like that weird middle bun that they...
Special sauce, which everyone kind of knows is Thousand Island. Or, like, I've heard rumors that it's like Thousand Island with pickle. I've heard all sorts. It's got lots of lettuce. Lots of freaking lettuce. And onion.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Well, and actually, before we do, scoring-wise, like, things we're taking into our criteria for what is going to determine the winner for this. So we're kind of just going to grade these on cost, the quality of the food, if it's, like, indicative enough of their menu, like, if it's a good item to represent their whole establishment. What else we got on there?
The amount.
Oh, yeah, the amount of food you get. And then also... kind of personal preference for what comes on each thing. Like, if, it has pickles on it or certain toppings or whatever, we'll throw that in there. Also, did I say cost? I can't remember.
Yeah, you said cost.
I said cost. We have receipts, too, for...
And everything is on a 1 to 10 scale.
1 to 10, yes.
But there can be decimals.
Yeah. We're gonna rank one of them as the best, and then we're going to kind of tier list the rest of them after that.
Yes.
All right, so first up, McDonald's.
It's just good.
It's good. I mean, it's Mickey D's. I can't complain about it.
Is it blasphemous to wash down McD's with a Chick-fil-A cup?
Well, God's up there and he's watching you.
Well, actually, that's a good point. So drinks are only minor kind of bonus points for these, especially since we started with Mickey D's. There's been the whole thing that, like, McDonald's has, like, the best Coke because they're...
And Sprite.
Like, just because their whole sponsorship with them. So they, like, automatically have, like, better machines and stuff like that. But, like, for the most part, it's not a major factor.
I think with McDonald's, you have, like, a consistency.
Yeah.
You kind of always know what you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, my only point of contention with this is that as much as I love the Big Mac, it is very special. It is very, like I don't think it's a good representative of McDonald's menu as a whole, because it's like a very specific flavor. It has it has special sauce, it has certain toppings, and then
But have you had anything better than a McDonald's fry?
That's true. But I will say my actual go-to order at McDonald's isn't even this. Like, my go-to is like double cheeseburgers, and that's the thing. Like, I will say that, like, their regular cheeseburgers, I think, have a different flavor than, like, their, like, bigger.
Yeah. It's the whole ketchup mustard versus, having a special sauce as your number one item. But that's not entirely what we're asking here.
Are we ready to rank?
I think I'm.
Do you want to do our
our
ranks
score.
at the end, or like share them all, or do you want to share each one
I think we should share them as we go.
as we go? All right, man. I think off the top of my head, I think this was like 783, right?
That sounds right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was 7 something.
783. Yeah. Let's see.
Do you want me to start off?
Yeah, you go ahead and start.
All right. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Really?
It's obviously like up there, but I think it's just like like I said, like you know what you're gonna get, and it's nothing really like special. And I mean, factoring in indicative of the menu,
Yeah,
it doesn't really. So I gave it a 7 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's nothing. I don't think it's my number one.
I gave it an 8.7.
Oh, we're doing that
Oh.
for it.
Okay.
How about we do 8.5 just to make the math easier later?
What?
Because you want.
You really want?
Yeah,
extra
I
back?
want
Okay,
8.7.
fine,
I feel
fine,
very
fine.
strongly.
Wow.
Yeah, this one got a really good score for me. I think that it's a decent value for what you get. Although I swear the Big Mac used to be bigger,
I probably did.
and that it wasn't just
be
because I was a child.
small hands.
But no, I think 8.7 is. I think that every fast food chain has like food scientists to come in and like decide what distinctively is the best tasting. But I think taste wise, this one is like what made it such a high number. It's just an overall such a pleasing meal, and the fries are so good.
True. I'm on the same wavelength with Chris. I actually also give it a 7 exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, mainly that thing. Like it's a special thing. I do enjoy it, but it's like I don't know. If I think if you're gonna make something the number one, I think it should be like like in an odd world where someone's never been to McDonald's. Like you're like what do they got here? Like to me that just holds it back. I will say I do like a lot of the toppings on that, and cost wise, I mean obviously fast food prices have gone up, but I will say cost wise it's still good. But I think 7's a decent score. So
Okay. All right. Are we ready to move on, fellas?
Let's switch it up. Switch into
Next up is ChickfilA,
Wow, that's a
With-
good looking chicken.
the classic chicken sandwich. The classic chicken sandwich only comes with, I forget the number of pickles. Is it 3?
I think it's 2 actually.
Two?
Yeah.
2 pickles,
Skimpy
and it's
pickle.
just the chicken, just the bun.
No sauce, no cheese, no lettuce,
nothing.
tomato,
They asked us
Keeping
if
it
we
basic.
wanted sauce. We said no.
No, because we're doing
Big
everything
sad.
plain, everything just
Everything's
as it
as
comes.
plain as it can come.
As is.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Oh, he got a pickle. Did you get it? I wanted a pickle. I didn't get a pickle.
I got like a quarter of a pickle.
Oh, I got a little pickle.
Oh yeah, and we split all these up just to not be completely gluttonous. We're eating like 6 fast food meals back to back.
I haven't gotten this in a long time. It's really good.
I just don't really give it. I don't know. It like
I usually get the deluxe, but
I get the spicy deluxe, but like I still think lettuce and tomato should be on this thing, or cheese. I got a slice of cheese.
we have to factor in fries.
Oh yeah. I know it may seem like blasphemous, but we didn't get like cheese sauce or anything with the
I
fries
was like,
either.
grabbed it. I was like, we don't have any sauce.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right. But I mean,
It's a dry
That's a potato
fry.
right there.
I will say that's the only kind of downside with Chick-fil-A's fries is that they're good. They can tell they're like good quality fries and they're made well. But I think they always like lack. They just need like another pinch of salt. Weirdly enough.
Yeah,
Like,
I can agree. I think that the chicken's always flavored perfectly.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I mean, they get the chicken right 100% of the time.
mhm. But yeah, like fries wise, it's just like I don't know, especially coming after McDonald's fries, which are always like salted
Yeah.
really nicely. Like, and then the thing is like I think we always tend to use like the cheese sauce for the Chick-fil-A fries is almost like, I don't want to say quite a crutch, but
Speaking of like the drink bonus though, Chick-fil-A
Oh, yeah.
has amazing lemonade and iced tea.
Yeah.
Mm.
Our go-to is always doing the half and half.
half and half with the unsweetened iced tea. Great.
You gotta factor that in.
There's a lot going into this. Oh,
Yeah.
how much was the meal?
For this one, I believe
It was like 10.
no. This
Mm.
one was. You know what? I said I can't think of it off the top of my head. I just remember that Arbys was the most expensive. I might just put like the cost in like the description. Like,
Okay.
As we goes back to the receipts. But I definitely know that Arbys was the most expensive, and I think Chick-fil-A is just like right underneath
Okay.
it. I will say though, unlike McDonald's, I will give Chick-fil-A credit that this is very indicative of the rest of their menu. Like their
Yeah.
chicken sandwich tastes a lot like the other, everything else on the
Yeah.
Chris?
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Wow.
Quality wise, it's good looking chicken, good tasting chicken. Like you said, indicative of the menu. The fries are good. Could use sauce. And then that lemonade. So I think all together, if I want to go get a number one and know exactly what I want, Chick-fil-A's there. It's up there.
I gave it a 9.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel very strongly about Chick-fil-A.
You guys are going to hate me then.
I also just really like how anytime you go to a fast food restaurant and you get a chicken sandwich, it's usually pretty thin. And I'm not just talking like McChickens. I mean like even like Wendy's specialty chicken sandwich, Burger King specialty chicken sandwich. Like I feel like the quality is the best you're going to get with fast food. And honestly, the portion-wise, it's a decent amount of food.
It is a decent amount of
because it's a thick cut of chicken. Like, you're getting protein.
That's weird. You're going to hate my answer then.
All right, go ahead.
The fries are pretty thick.
Yeah,
the fries
are pretty thick.
And
they're waffle fries.
I'll give it like, it's a decent chicken sandwich. It's a good chicken sandwich, but to me, it's also, like, I think the deluxe patties are a little bit bigger. Maybe it's just me. Like, maybe they're not, but, like, I also personally am the feeling that, like, they should come base, like, with lettuce and tomato at the very least, and a slice of cheese. So
I don't think the deluxe chicken's bigger, but...
So I actually originally had like 6.0, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 7, by the way, because it's like that weird balancing act between what like McDonald's didn't have right, but Chick-fil-A got right, but there's like stuff that McDonald's got right that Chick-fil-A got wrong, so they're like in that even tier for me. All right,
moving on. BK. Which I have to say, our food's been sitting out for a little bit, so it's a little cold.
Oh, yeah.
BK's buns got hoard.
Oh boy.
BK Classic Whopper as the number one. Comes with 1 patty, no cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle.
No ketchup. Mayo, right?
Mayo.
But no. Oh, mayo and ketchup.
Mayo and ketchup.
Yeah. No mustard though.
No mustard.
I will say, like, size-wise for a regular Whopper, even though you have to, like, kind of extrapolate from what we have here, I will say, like, the Whopper was, like, a decent size for, like, a basic sandwich of, like, number one. Even compared to the Big Mac, you know? Plus, like I said, indicative of the menu. It's very much, you know, you get a Whopper, a Junior Whopper, or any other burger, but it tastes like most of the other burgers. And it's just the toppings that switch out. Oh, man. I will say, though, I do not like BK fries.
They're not great.
Like, actually,
I used to be real into them, but
these are better ones I've had for the past like 5 times I've been to BK. I don't go there that often, but still, like, these are significantly better. No cheese though, like it's such a weird minor thing, but I'm like, why?
I don't know. This one's tough for me.
This one's tough to define a score for me.
Are you like a BK fan, like regularly?
Not really. No, I don't get BK that often. So like. Taste-wise, I really liked it. That other factor, like you said, do you like what's in it? I like all the different condiments on it and little toppings and stuff. But, I don't know. Can we reverse and you go first? Because I'm still debating on that.
Sure. I'm giving it a 6.5. Mainly because the cheese is a weird thing. Like to me, it's just like a hassle that it's like, I'm going to get cheese on my burger no matter what. It's just like, and it costs extra too is the thing. Sure, it's fast food, but it's just kind of annoying. It's like, oh, this thing that's like normal everywhere else. I've got to make sure to order extra. On top of that, it's like, yeah, their fries just aren't really good. And I know we said we weren't doing Jinx too much in the account, but actually, most times I've ever had drink at BK, it's never
like great.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm hovering at like 6.5. Although I will say that it's a decent sized burger and it does represent the menu well. But
I also had 6.5.
Hey.
Originally I wrote down 7, but I have to say, like, the fries kind of pushed me to like a 6.5. They're just not great.
No.
The one nice thing is, like, every time I bite into a burger from Burger King, I'm always, like, pleasantly surprised by the flame grill taste. I am into it. But that being said, I don't think I could eat a lot of it. And yeah, no, I think 6.5 encapsulates Burger King pretty well.
I had it higher, like a 7. And then hearing from you guys, pointing out the fries, brought it down to a 6 out of 10 for me. It's just not something that, like, I'm just not gonna go get a number one from BK.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. So yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair. All right, next up, T-Bell. Kind of a...
This is one of the weakest ones to me, but that's just my opinion.
Really?
I have opinions.
Yeah. So wait.
We gotta hear
what's
I
in
have
it.
opinions. Let me bite into this.
Do you want to say what's with the?
You could have while I was eating.
Oh, I'm
it.
so sorry. Okay, so the Taco Bell's number one is 3 tacos. They've kind of differentiated. They used to just, like the Supreme ones used to be a separate like menu item, but they've kind of combined it where now it's whether or not you want regular or Supreme.
Mm-hmm.
And if anyone doesn't know what that means, it's basically whether or not when you want tomatoes and sour cream on your tacos, because the regular tacos are just lettuce, cheese, and meat. And we opted for crunchy because I always feel like that's more the like normal Taco Bell one. I'm a soft taco person, but I don't know, when I think
For
Taco
sure.
Bell, it's those ones I think of.
Also, number 2 was the soft tacos.
Oh, well.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to go had to go
So
crunchy.
I
clearly,
see.
Taco Bell was thinking the same thing you were thinking.
Mm.
They said crunchy is the Taco
Crunchy's
Bell way.
our thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is actually better than I thought though.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready to like crap all over, but now I'm like, wait a second, hold up. No sauce though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, we have hot sauce, but
That's for later. That's for after. That's for the
No
post show.
fries.
No, yeah,
no
they don't have a,
sides.
no chips and cheese.
So I could have swore Taco Bell's taco used to either come with chips and cheese or cinnamon twist, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've actually
Yeah.
ordered like.
I thought so too, but
Because let's be real here. When I go to Taco Bell, I'm not usually ordering like meals. I'm ordering like random items. Like
maybe it used to be 2 tacos and chips and cheese. Maybe it was something like that.
maybe I always remember 3 though. It's
Really?
3, yeah,
Mm.
like. But I feel like they used to have some sort of side dish. But yeah, so no side dish like at all. Not even like the cinnamon twist or something.
Mhm.
But they do have Baja Blast.
They do
though.
have Baja Blast though.
Although it's not as special as it used to be, considering you can get it in stores now. So.
Yeah, but it's still good. It's still good. All right.
I gave it so far the best number one.
Really?
I mean, it's simple. It's good. You got the Baja Blast. It's indicative of the rest of the menu.
It is indicative of the rest of the menu.
I think if I wanted a number one, I would go with Taco Bell. So far, I mean,
Wow.
since the ranking.
On
Man.
the flip side, I give it my lowest number so far.
Wow.
I gave it a 6.
Maybe
I
just
still-
love Taco Bell so much.
No. That's what I was going to say. I love Taco Bell. Like, I love Taco Bell. But I just never really go for, like, the base tacos or
Mm.
anything like that. I like their, like, you know, the stuff that has all the
Quesadillas.
sauces
Right.
and all the, you know, extra
Mm.
doodads.
The quesarito.
Yeah,
Before a
quesaritos
number
are
one-
my go-to.
For like a number one base.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's super indicative of the rest of the menu. It is tasty.
But it doesn't. There's not much to. It's just 3 tacos, and it's not even the supreme ones.
Although I will say, price-wise, I think it's not bad at all. 3 tacos for like $6 and a drink.
And it's always a large.
It's always a
It's
large
always
Yeah,
drink.
a large drink. It was like I think $6.62 if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
So almost 7, but yeah.
Yeah, man, I gave it the lowest score. I gave it a 5. Like it just like I don't know. Like even at like 6, like $6 to almost $7. Like it's not. My thing is like also it's not enough to really fill me up. It tastes good, but also I'm not. This is more preference things. Like I'm not a crunchy taco person. It doesn't come with.
I am a crunchy taco.
It doesn't come with
person.
sauce. Yeah, and I get like it has the Baja Blast, but I don't know. Overall, I'm just compared to everyone else too. Is a big thing. Is like it falls short. Right
The
through
Baja
right for me.
Blast is the sauce that like gets all the like goopy meat down your
Yeah.
gullet faster. All right.
Goopy meat.
Next up is Wendys.
Wendy's, which is the Dave single.
the
right?
Dave single, which I love the Daves. You can eat.
I just want to hear your emotions. Like,
Wait, it's this one, right?
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Okay.
It's got the shiny bun.
Yeah. It's one of the few non-sesame seed buns. So let's see what's on it. Oh, they do 2 slices of cheese.
Wow.
Do they?
2 slices of
Mhm.
cheese.
One bun, one
some-
top.
Onion looks like ketchup,
Wow.
mayo, lettuce. Was there tomato on there?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, because I just don't think I got it on my piece, but
Oh.
I mean that's good. Like
Mm-hmm.
It's always
It's a
good.
thick burger.
Mm-hmm.
it's a solid. It's a solid number one.
And
And
I'll get some more fries.
See, this is where Wendy's is going to go way down for me.
you missed the old fries.
I don't like Wendy's fries.
The new ones have grown on me. I used to only be like, oh man, I miss the old ones when these ones came out, but
I don't know.
Man.
Dang it. I was flying so high off that Dave's and then I forgot about the fries.
okay, I don't know if it's like their marketing or something, but like, you know, when they have like their whole like fresh never frozen, like somehow in my head, it like and like the fact they would call them like old fashioned hamburgers is like part of their like tagline. It like ingrains in my head that this is a quality fast food cheeseburger. I don't know why, but that's just like what sticks in my head.
Well, it also tastes like a little more,
Yeah,
you know.
it's a thicker patty, and like and like despite being thicker, it doesn't like taste dry or anything like that.
Okay.
So this is gonna be controversial. I've never had the Dave's single. All right.
What do you normally get when you go to Wendy's?
I usually get like a chicken, like
Really?
chicken, crispy chicken. So I'm gonna say that was 9.5 out of 10.
Wow.
That was like if I were to go back and get a number one, that's my new favorite number one.
Really?
Wow.
So far.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
good,
Arbys
right?
might blow me out of the water, but that was good. Quality. It was good. It was there. Especially from somebody who never
Doesn't
had
get
it.
it.
I wanted to give it a higher number. I gave it an 8. It's still a high number. Like, I love Wendy's. I'm a huge proponent for Wendy's. Like, I like their lemonade and stuff, too. Like, I like when they have fancy drinks. I like most of their menu items. I just can't get over the fries.
What did the fries used to be?
Well, the big thing was like they went through these like fresh cut.
Yeah, that they had like the skin
on them.
I mean, which I don't
and
mind.
like sea salt.
I just feel like they're always kind of floppy. They're always
I like floppy fries
Floppy
though.
fries.
There are other ones.
Floppy
There are
fries.
other ones used to be I think more akin to like Burger King or like how like you get like frozen fries or something like that.
Yeah.
Like they definitely weren't quality, but like there was something nice about them.
So you're saying the Wendy's fries right now?
They're
don't
rarely
taste
ever
that fresh?
seasoned though.
oh no, I always get them every time I get them. They're always like
I'm gonna try them again.
if anything to
Yeah,
me they were
try it
always
again.
a little too salty.
Even though I've already given out my score, but yeah, that's
And not bad.
a floppy fry right there.
Yeah.
To be fair though, that has also been sitting for a little
Yeah.
bit, but
I'll still stick with 8. 8's still a good score.
Mm-hmm.
I do love Wendy's a lot. You know, maybe I'll bump it up a little, but either way, I don't think it's kicking Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Oh man, it is really good.
and right, it is really like I also gave it an 8. I think like
What?
by de facto it's like
And I'm gonna go at least 8.5 for Arby's. He deserves at least an 8.
you mean Wendy's? You said Arbys.
Wendy's. No, not
No,
Arby's. I think that's gonna be a different story.
Yeah, I gave it also an 8 just because all factors considered. And I can't remember price wise. How much was it? This one?
It was on the pricier side. Wendy's is always
Wendy's was a little on the price.
pricier
I think
side.
this was like a little.
It was
over
7 something. It was like 7.70.
7.83, or was the Big Mac one? I can't remember. But
It's up there, but
I don't know. But yeah, you get a decent amount.
yeah,
It all tastes good. Personally, the construction of what the sandwich is on the sandwich, like it's 2 slices of cheese.
Mhm,
Unlike the Whopper that has none, you get
Yeah.
2 here, and it's a thicker patty, and it just feels so I'm like 8 feels real solid to me
okay. All right, and last and probably least
for her at least is Arby's.
Arby's,
like smokehouse.
which
So okay, real like quick note on this one.
Explain that.
I swear
Oh, you ate
they
the
swear
rest of
like
I'm hungry. I haven't
I
eaten
kind of
since
want
2.
to eat the rest of my other ones.
Yeah, Arby's number 1 used to just be like the roast beef sandwich, and then I think like the number 2 was like the beef and cheddar. But I think recently, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but recently they switched it so the number 1's now this like smokehouse brisket sandwich,
Mhm.
which I'm not even sure all the time. I see bacon, I see cheese, I see barbecue sauce,
I think little
mayo.
onion rings.
Oh yeah, there
Oh
are
yeah,
onion
the
rings.
onions on there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah, cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese. I think it's Swiss.
I mean, I like it. I don't know how high I'm gonna
I
rate
actually
it,
like it.
but since they switched to that, I mean, like that's really good. And it's weird,
It's
just
really
like,
good. No? Do you like
Well,
the meats?
I don't want to influence.
but like I will say though,
I almost want to knock my Taco Bell down.
really,
And, yeah.
like my thing is with it though is, so like if like looking at the Arby's curly
How
fries.
would you forget?
Like looking at the rest of the menu though, so when they did this, they also like, by not only did they have the numbers, but they also segmented into like kind of like what class each like sandwich is.
That's
So
a
it's
little
like
confusing.
so it's like it's number 1, but it's 1 to like or 1 to like 5 are all like their signature items, and then like 5 through whatever or 6 through whatever are like roast beef stuff, and then and then like there's like a chicken section.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
So,
did
like,
a big revamp on their menu. And
Yeah.
stuff.
So like, it's not real. Like I mean, they
It's
have like
not really indicative of
Yeah.
everything on their menu anymore.
although they do say they have the meats, but like I don't
and
know.
it's brisket, but it's only one kind of meat too. I don't know.
Like when I think of Arby's, I'm usually thinking roast beef, like at
Yeah.
least a beef and cheddar. I'm actually surprised why the beef and cheddar isn't their number one. You should go first with this one since me and Mish went first.
Yeah.
I gave this one a 5. To be honest, it's better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not a big Arby's person. I will say, the fries kind of saved it for me. Yeah, I don't know. The barbecue sauce, it tastes too fake smoky. It tastes too sweet, like way too sweet. I don't know. And part of it too is like eating it when it's not like super hot. I'm sure has like a huge difference here.
Yeah.
So I won't judge it too harshly on that or anything, but I don't know. I don't think it's super indicative of the rest of the menu, especially not this one. I think the classic roast beef would have been a little more.
Yeah. Also, it's on the pricier side. This one was over.
Yeah,
8.
this one is on the pricier side.
Yeah.
How
big was the sandwich? I didn't see this one when you cut it. How big was it? Like,
it was a little taller, but the bun wasn't that wide. It was,
Okay. Yeah, because
Easily
like,
thick.
my
Yeah.
thing is like at $8,
Girthy.
like how how much sandwich you getting at $8.50.
However, the
plus.
curly fries.
Curly fries do come out on
Yeah.
top.
Always. Whoever wants to go next.
You go ahead, Josh.
I gave it a 6. And it's weird because like I didn't really. I'm trying to also to like.
As
Nah,
I'm
but
looking
it-
at my scores, I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way it could be above that. Or
Yeah,
below
that's
that.
what I'm doing. I'm like looking at the rest of them, and I'm just like sitting there and be like, well, it doesn't. Like, I don't like putting in the same tier as some of the other ones.
Mhm.
So it's going, right above T-Bell, but right below BK. Weirdly enough, like it's a good sandwich on its own. It's fine enough, but like if I were to, like, it's not would never be a go-to. It's actually really rich. It's almost a little too rich for me to, I think, eat the whole one.
It is too rich.
So yeah, like I don't know. It just it doesn't just feel like doesn't feel like a good representation of like if I was going to go to Arby's. Like I would definitely opt for like the beef and cheddar being the number one.
Yeah. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised with how good it tasted. The fries did save it a little bit, but I'm going to put it as lowest at 5.5.
Oh damn!
Because as I'm looking at my other scores, I'm like,
It wasn't.
I didn't
better
like
than
it
that.
more than I like the Whopper, and the Whopper is my lowest one right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's
That's how I
definitely my
factored
least
it in.
favorite.
All right.
So I think it's safe to say Arby's is at the bottom, but now it's
Well, hang
time
on.
to-
So yeah, wait.
I need to tally these.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna put your scores next to each of mine. So,
I want to switch my T-bill.
all right.
I want to switch my T-bill with...
What was your T-bell score?
My
Mine's
T-bill's
6.
9. I don't know why I
6.
was so surprised.
You really. I don't know. Just like.
I
really
think I was
hungry.
thinking of simplicity. I'm like,
This
it
was
is
that?
simple and it's good. I want to reset it to, because it's not better than Chick-fil-A. I'm going to say it's a 7.2.
Okay.
It's a good dive.
BK.
Actually, I can go 8.5 for McD's.
Yeah.
14.
It was very exciting just to have food in my mouth.
That probably helped most of the videos.
Probably every 5.
I want to play a game where I
you
guess.
stack everything?
No, where
Oh.
you guys like hand me one and I guess where it's from.
Okay. That'll be in the next video.
No, that'll be
Hand
right after
clear
we turn
food.
this off.
I mean, look at that fry. That's a big potato fry right
It's
there.
an actual just chunk of potato.
I wouldn't say eat a baked potato like an apple.
Hey.
No sour cream, no cheese, no nothing on it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
What?
All right. You guys want the tally?
I know.
All right.
I know what it is.
You guys, okay. Well, I'll go from lowest to highest. So we can have have a little bit of build up. At the lowest score is Arby's, unsurprisingly, at 16.5.
Yep.
Followed
That's
by.
good. I'll tell you if it's controversial or not.
Then after that's T-Bell at 18.2.
Okay.
Um, then followed by that BK at 19.
Everybody can...
Mickey D's at 22.5. Chick-fil-A at 24.
Which means
And Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Barely, I might add.
Oh.
At 26.
All right.
Wait,
Dave,
so what?
you did it.
So what was your number one?
My
Your
number
list.
out of my list. Let's see.
Well, I just want to know who.
Wendy's.
Okay, what was yours?
Chick-fil-A.
Wow. Because I had Wendy's too. Wendy's was my number one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean,
Yeah.
then I rated
And it was
Wendy's
tough
really
because I
high.
was looking at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dave, he did it. He's got the number one.
Congratulations,
This is what happens, sometimes classic works. Dave's classic single,
Yep.
there it
Indicative
is.
of the menu,
Mhm.
a decent value,
Fries are
super
pretty good.
tasty.
Decent
Fries
price.
are okay.
Fries are okay. Okay, hang on 1 second though.
Where's he going?
We were going to do props for to hold up for him, and I was going to get extra fry containers, but the only one I did it for was
That's
Wendy's.
not that special.
It's almost like fate.
It was like
Oh
fate
my
decided.
God.
I don't know what to tell you.
This is too much.
Comment and say what other kind of challenges or
What's
Yeah.
your
reviews you
number
guys
one?
like.
Number one.
Yeah, what's your number one? What other food
Tell
videos
us
would you like
how
to see?
stupid and wrong we are in the comments.
T-Bell at 9 out of 10. Who would have thought?
For this guy.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully more food content to come.
Happy holidays. Happy New
Happy
Year.
holidays.
Hi, can I get a number one, please? Number one, please. Can I just get a number one? Can I have a number one, please?